Hello crypto fans, let's take a look at what's going on in the market in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies at the moment. I've got the crypto Bitcoin chart up here. I'm going to set my timer as always. I'm going to try and give you this information succinct and within 5 minutes. So I'm having a look at this at the moment. We are at $94,000 per Bitcoin at the moment. We have been in consolidation in a boring phase for absolutely ages. In fact, it's one of the longest running boring phases of Bitcoin ever. I still think that we could go further down. I'm not seeing anything particularly bullish in the short term, but in the long term, man, I am massively bullish. I'm going to get to that in a minute. We could see some support. Well, I've got some support at 93,000 and even 90,000. I still think we could go down a bit further before we finally break out. But long term, I am bullish for Bitcoin. So let's just take a look at what's going on today. Red across the board. Our bags are absolutely burning, and Solana is having an absolute wobble. Now, reason is I've heard is because the Milana coin, which was built on the Solana layer 1, has just basically done absolutely disastrous, and there's been some news about that, and people are starting to wonder if Solana is actually legit and if it's not just there to support crappy meme coins basically. So Solana is absolutely dying today. Unfortunately, I actually hold Solana, so I'm hurting. But we are down 8% on the day and about 30% down over 40% down over the month. Absolute nightmare. So let's get some good news. Let's get some bullish news. So let's have a look at what's going on in the macro environment. And I've got some X account posts like always. I've got a few that I've pulled out here. So let's just move up from what I've seen. So firstly, Michael Saylor met with the El Salvador president to talk about accelerated global Bitcoin adoption, which is absolutely amazing. Visa are going to create a Bitcoin rewards credit card, which this is going to open it up to the masses basically, which is going to be absolutely huge. President Trump's crypto czar says some important announcements are coming soon regarding Bitcoin and crypto, which is amazing news. That was from the 15th of Feb. I'm going back a little bit, but I'm just giving you the bullish news that we've got here. GameStop might start adopting some kind of Bitcoin model. They've got $100 Bitcoin. What's that? Load up on $100 Bitcoin for 4.6 years with its existing 4.6 billion cash balance at 1% interest. Jerome Powell saying that Bitcoin is just like gold, only it's digital. So Jerome Powell is actually getting on board on the crypto train. Barclays, here's another bank, saying that 1.6 trillion bank of Barclays bought $131 million worth of Bitcoin. So the banks are getting involved. It's mad, isn't it? And we're not pushing up the price of Bitcoin with these banks and institutions and nation states buying in. What the heck is going on? I think there is some market suppression. They're not buying over, well, they're buying over the counter, aren't they? They're not buying through the spot market. So supply shock is probably going to come in the near future, or at least some point when there isn't enough crypto and Bitcoin to sell to these big buyers off the spot market. And when that happens, things are going to absolutely kick off. Billionaire investor Paul Tudor Jones says Bitcoin is the only thing that humans can't adjust the supply in. He's just doubled his fund position in Blackrock's Bitcoin ETF. This is all, I'm hearing a lot about Bitcoin basically, and I'm very bullish about it. It looks like we've got a bit of a supply issue coming with demand starting to, will then push up. So another thing that's very bullish for Bitcoin. What else do we have here? Every 4 years, alt season starts in February. And guess what? It's February. Yeah, but that was from the 15th of February and we're about halfway through February and we're not seeing any sign of it at the moment, are we? The SEC officially labeled XRP as a shitcoin, putting it in the same league as all the other NAF coins. So that's not so great for XRP, although I still do see a lot of bullish news for XRP. Douglas McGregor says that people want to discredit Bitcoin and this isn't a good idea. Once you get past the precious metals, given where we're headed, the only other plausible solution for storage of value is Bitcoin. Now, here's a bit of some bad news. Mississippi and a few of the states have failed on their Bitcoin policies recently. So we had about 21 states that are looking into it. So far, four of them have fallen through, which is a bit of a nightmare. I'm about to run out of time, aren't I? I've just so much I wanted to bring you about this, just to give you some hope, basically, in what might be coming for Bitcoin. Now, I don't know if that means that the altcoin season will follow for certain. There's my timer. But yeah, for Bitcoin at least, it's looking good. And I think that is generally pretty good for crypto overall. So what else do I have here? 3.5 trillion JP Morgan buys. So, well, JP Morgan buys 100 million worth of MicroStrategy, and the banks are getting prepared. And we've seen some of that as well. SpaceX also saying that they hold $800 million in Bitcoin. Tesla saying that they haven't... have got Bitcoin and they haven't sold any. Here's Google saying that they're about to onboard 4.5 billion customers to help them get access to Bitcoin. That could really open up the floodgates, as well as things like Visa and MasterCard opening up possibilities for Bitcoin, and the banks giving some kind of financial instruments and Bitcoin-backed loans and stuff. So it's all looking so bullish in the future. It's just a matter of time. And it will take some time for these things to actually onboard and get out there. Now, another interesting thing is the gold is going up. Gold is at pretty much an all-time high. The thing is, Elon Musk and Dodge are looking at auditing the American gold reserves at Fort Knox, which nobody's actually been into audit for about 50 years. And the last time it was fully audited was 70 years ago. And I'm hearing that lots of gold is being migrated into America, particularly from London. So it seems like some kind of order is going to come. And I think they're not stupid in the United States, although you may beg to differ. But I think what's going to happen is they're going to bring in, or they seem to be bringing in, all this gold into America to stock up Fort Knox. And they're going to do that audit. And a lot of people think that the gold isn't there. But I think what's going to happen is that they're going to show that the gold is not only there, but maybe they've even got more gold than they expected. And that's going to strengthen the position of the United States. I can't imagine doing this audit if they believe that it's going to be detrimental. I'm sure Trump has the real information about what's actually in Fort Knox, and I don't think he'd be risking this audit if it's going to be an absolute disaster for the States. This guy here, Finance a Lot, gave a good video, some information about how the gold is actually being transported through commercial passenger flights from European countries into the United States in secret at the moment. So that's very interesting as well. Basically, that's all I wanted to bring to you at the moment. There isn't too much in the news. It's not looking great for crypto at the moment. Everything's down. MicroStrategy was up yesterday. It's kind of, again, consolidating today. It's very, very slow. It's might be a bear market. It's boring people. People just want to see those God candles. They don't seem to be coming. There is a lot of fear at the moment. I do think in the short term, Bitcoin and the other cryptos might go down. In fact, a lot of the altcoins are absolutely bleeding at the moment. Who knows if they're going to come back? I'm sorry I don't have any more answers for you. But in a quick video, that is basically what's going on at the moment in the world of crypto, macro, and with some analysis looking at the charts here. Yeah, I'm Crypto Daily Info. Keep up to date with me. I launch videos pretty much every day to keep you up to date as quick as possible in exactly what's going on. If you like this video, like and subscribe. And if you want to see me do any more technical analysis or look through any more things in CoinMarketCap or any particular coins or tokens to add to this synopsis every single day, then let me know in the comments. Thanks, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.